Hey guys, what's up? We about to get into it. I got my Love and Marriage Huntsville playing on my phone so we can tweet and talk about the show and the drama live. So when you guys come in, say hi. Let's talk. Let's get it started. But also found out on Twitter that it's like some drama that's going on, that Marcel and Martell got in a fight during shooting. Oh my gosh, no, not the drama. But other than that, we're just gonna get into this episode and tweet. And you know what? I feel like this is really true because even Monique from Love and Marriage DC and also from Potomac tweeted Carlos, like, what's going on, Carlos? So I'm like, oh, this must really be some real tea. But let me go ahead and share my screen because we on Twitter. And if you guys are not following me on Twitter, what are you doing? My name is at Synquette up there. So make sure you guys follow me. But let me show y'all the tweet. Here go right here with Monique asking Carlos what's going on. Look, people already being messy. Probably Wanda and her big mouth starting mess. I don't know. What y'all think? But literally, like I said on Twitter, they said it was Marcel and Martell that got into a fight down at the Huntsville streets during filming. No, I want everybody to get along. Like, we're all friends together. Like, I was just thinking about all the good things that they're doing in Huntsville and the Black Club and the Stormy Canvas Beauty and just melody stuff. Oh, it's on. So,
you can have whatever energy you want. We not bitching out here. You called me in here like that. You calling me out like that. You calling me out. I have not called you at all. I said we gonna simmer down on the business. That was clear. I don't have to say it twice. I'm just trying to have you look. I'm trying to have you look at the big picture. The energy that you're having causes these kind of situations to go left. Kimmy, I'm so sorry if I misled you in any type of way. But I said what I said and I meant what I said. And I meant what I said. No, we're not going to do this.
I got you to see my notes.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, who next?
Man, let's get away from all this estrogen, dog. Come on, let's get out of here. So let's be honest. This party wasn't going in the record books. But Wanda just came in and trashed it. And honestly, I believe that Jalen deserves better. But it's bigger than the party. Wanda's out of control, and he's not doing anything about it. At this point, it's serious, and it's kind of offending everyone, and it's offending me as well. The person that's bringing all these rumors and all this stuff and making you feel bad, it's not they. It's not the world. It's your mom. She came up to Tisha and showed pictures, her own insults, lied on who? And me. And she said that I said I was at a motel with somebody. Normally I can handle it, but honestly, with everything else I got going on, I'm tired. But she's just being immature as hell. This is a really tough situation that Marcel's in. As a matter of fact, not just Marcel, all of us. We're all in it. And Wanda's toxic vibes, I need to stop.
Not Maurice saying that Miss Wanda got toxic vibes. Dang.
Sneaks into my house, pollutes my house, and now my house questions me. The whole world can say I'm a bad dad, right? Reese, you have to understand something. I literally don't care. MJ, Mason, Lita. That's who I'm accountable to as a father. If they feel like I'm a bad dad, then you're a bad dad. It only matters to me. My wife is still unprotected. She's in tears because of what her mom showed her. The hardest thing to do is sit there and watch the person that you care most about falling apart. And the person that is doing it is someone that has to be in their life. From my perspective, is that you can't solve this problem, by the way. Set this boundary. And because it's been this way for so long, it's going to be difficult to say. I agree. Oh, one other thing. What other thing? I talked to Louis earlier about the Atlanta trip with Martell. This is what I would encourage you to do. What? Is iron this out before you go. What's about this right? Yes, I'm saying get an understanding of her race.
What I need from you is understanding. I'm sorry, when he just said understanding, that just made me think of the show. I mean, think of that song.
And so it happens to be at the same time that Martell is doing something over there.
Hey, look at Carlos tweeting.
I'm not trusting me. I'm saying that rumors follow. You need to start respecting where you're at. It's a different place to be. That's all. What I'm saying is, you want the truth? Yeah, it's okay. Maurice, I'm telling you right now, I can feel your energy. I've been around you for my entire life, so I know what your eyes say. All right, I'm telling you right now that we're good. This is not
So Jason Lee may have said something about
this is not a thing. Okay, all right.
What's going on with the fight? Interesting. We're going to go on YouTube too and see what we can find out during the commercial breaks, y'all. Oh, Buttercup, you said I blame all of them. Apparently, they cannot handle this 1 ounce of fame. That is true. How come, like, once everything is going good, it always kind of turns, like, kind of baddish or, like, I don't want to say ratchetish, but it always turns, and I don't like it. Okay, who's this? Oh, that Miss Lee. Oh, hey, Nails Mom. They look just alike. Oh, I like her outfit, too. I like that cheetah dress. Like, I like it when older women dress like real nice and classy, but still cute and fashionable.
Where I am right now in my life. Like, I'm literally rebranding my whole life right now. I'm launching my new skincare
Right,
line.
Mel. That's how you do. You reinvent yourself after a breakup. Yes. I mean, I just love it. Like, I love how she's not crying in the corner all sad. Although I know she's probably hurting and stuff. I like how she's just using that energy and putting it into like her gifts and her talents.
For not giving up on
Kudos.
Because I know how hard you worked on it. Yeah. This picture right here is what's on the billboard. That's me in my milk bag. Yeah.
Yes,
You
to the
did it very
billboard.
tastefully.
So, Mel.
So you ain't have no issues with the picture? No, not with this one. This
Ooh.
one? Take my AirPod out. I didn't have an issue with
You know how
this
moms
one.
be.
I think no, because you're advertising a milk bag. What one you had an issue with?
Yeah, Mom.
I think I saw one where you were saying serving up 7th Avenue. Yeah, I saw the honey.
Oh.
The truth is,
What y'all thought about that
these
picture?
herbs help me sell my products, okay, honey? So a little bit of skin is not gonna hurt anybody. I'm selling skincare products, and my skin looks great.
I thought the pictures was done tastefully, but you know how moms are. They want you like this,
are the people who are going to be there.
and only your eyes
You know,
showing.
I'm very particular right now on my energy and what and who I have around me. I'm at a place where I'm trying to make sure my peace is not disrupted. Well, you know, for me, I'm really working hard on leaving all negative things in the past. I had to change my name on my skincare. I'm also changing my last name. I'm
Okay,
leaving
so
all
last name
negative things in the past.
change.
So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's good if you have decided, you know, to change your name back. I think it's really good. You're not married anymore, so why try to hold on to the name?
What y'all think about that?
So do the kids know?
Do you wait a little while after a divorce before changing your last name, or do you just, once it's divorce over, changing your last name? What y'all think about that?
You know, what happens when it comes to that. This is a new chapter for me. A new birthing and a new branding, you know, my new product line and a new me. I am literally getting back to the basics, back to the
Someone said she needs to drop the Holt.
I'm just so proud of you. Yeah. I'm excited. It's going to be phenomenal.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
My husband tells me I need to work on making time for him. Mel and I are supposed to go to Utah, Alabama, and when I come home, he's going to be going on the Skies trip.
I never.
Community is so pretty to me.
Problem between you and I. It's like
I'm saying, just shut up talking about our family. I don't have grace with people that I don't know who intentionally try to hurt me or my family.
We always try to take a big trip every few years.
Oh yeah, so are y'all watching Love and Marriage DC?
I want to feel the connection with our marriage.
I haven't really been watching it, but it seems like it gets like really good engagement. People are tweeting and talking about it, but it hasn't really gotten my attention. So let's read some of you guys' comments during the commercial break and also some tweets. So, yes, back to what Buttercup was saying. She says, I blame all of them. Apparently they cannot handle this 1 ounce of fame they have. And it's so sad because I feel like they have enough going on with their show and all the entrepreneurship endeavors that they have that they really don't need to be like bickering and fighting with each other. Like, I feel like they are way more stronger together. So it kind of upsets me that this is happening, but we'll see. In a way, I feel like Marcel and Martel got in a fight because they both know each other's secrets. You know what I mean? Like, they both know where the let me not say that. They both know where the treasure is hidden. They both know where, y'all fill in the blank. So that's how I feel about that. So Brenda Wallace said, I wish they would take Wanda off the show, then Marceau and Tisha. Oh, you know what? I guess Miss Wanda is kind of like the Sheree character, like off a Real Housewife of Atlanta, how a lot of people say that Sheree like stirs a pot, she brings back the bones. I feel like Miss Wanda is that character for this show in particular. Like, she's going to get stuff started. But the only thing I really don't like about Miss Wanda is that she does insert herself too much in Tisha's battles and in Tisha's drama. Like, Tisha can speak up for herself. And if she don't want to, then everybody need to be quiet. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear from you, Miss Wanda, because at the same time, we as people, we don't want to disrespect nobody's mom. But at the same time, like, I'm grown, you're grown, so look now. But then again, I got a mom too, so my mom will handle Miss Wanda. You know, if I really felt that way, like, I don't want to disrespect my elders, I would just call on my mom's going to come on that show too. You know, if I was one of the other ladies and handle Miss Wanda. And then she would get off the show, period, after that, because my mom was going to get her together. That's how I feel about it, but we'll see. Hey, Stay Tuned Reviews. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all gotta go check out his channel. He always be breaking down things in the way people, and well, especially in the mind of a man. That's why I really like his channel. He always gives like really good, thorough breakdowns and perspectives on stuff. So let's see what he said. I'm currently in a Bible study group, and we're looking for shows that we call applied to scriptures. Shows that we call applied to scripture. Would this be a good show to you? Absolutely, because this show definitely deals with like marriages and relationships, infidelity. You know how the Bible talks about that stuff. In-laws. Remember seeing scripture. Remember how Moses' father-in-law, he gave the advice that Moses needed and left. You know what I mean? He was not meddlesome in the business. You know, he helped Moses. He was like, okay, you're doing too much. Separate these people, and then the leaders will be over these people. Okay, and that's it. Like, you know, he gave his advice and he left. That's how Miss Wanda got to be. Give your advice, stay out of it, kind of like Miss Van. Like, we barely see Miss Van. Like, she comes in, gives the advice, and that's it. And I feel like as an older woman, I think that's the thing that I really don't really feel like I like about Miss Wanda, because she never gives like wisdom or advice. It's always, don't be talking about my baby, and don't trust nobody that don't got shoe boxes. Like, what does that even mean? That was the first time I ever heard of that saying. Like, I know I'm not from the South, but still, I feel like I still should understand what she mean. And I really did not understand what she meant when she said that. Do you guys know? Because I didn't. So, okay, it looks like it's back on. So let's see what the people said. Oh, mine's got a little 10 likes. Y'all see my tweet got 10 likes? Oh, 14 likes. All right. So what y'all think about Tiffany? Do y'all like her? Do y'all not like her? How do y'all feel about Tiffany? I always get like mixed reviews about how people feel about her. I'm not quite sure how people actually really do feel about her.
Thank you so much for having us, and inviting us over to Jalen's housewarming party. That was
That's
fun.
true.
That's probably my last celebration, though.
Oh,
really? Yeah, that's like the bird off the nest. Oh, like I'm literally like Now, I didn't even get to ask
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
How was Stormy and Destiny?
It went left because I had called them to the side to see if we could kind of have a sidebar. Both of them very quickly was like, yeah, sure. It just didn't stay like that because Stormy felt wrong. Stormy kind of felt like Destiny was mocking her.
Yeah.
So it continued to go left and left and left to the point where actually Destiny left. I'm not sure where these ladies are going to land after Jalen's housewarming party. They just be rough talking each other. Like somebody at some point has to like take a step back and speak to the next person kind of like you want to get spoken to. If they keep having these
I like this confessional look for Kimmy. She look cute, don't she? That orange is beautiful on her skin. Yeah, I got a color that I can wear.
I took my brokerage exam.
Okay, congratulations.
Oh, Buttercup, we won't talk about this.
And so Maurice and I started a brokerage company.
Okay.
Trying
Next
to get all
commercial.
that stuff situated.
I was going to ask how it was working side by side with him.
Oh, so you don't watch Love and Marriage?
He's an entrepreneur at heart.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not. I've worked corporate all of my life.
My husband tells me I need to work on making time for him. So I wondered how that was for you and Maurice.
When he first met me and I was still in corporate executive management, I probably worked the more hours, so to speak. But right now, he's the worker bee. So it's probably me, the one that's like, hey, I need some time, boo.
Well, I need time too, but I need different time. We said we were going to put our family in a different position. Said I'm going to be heads down for 4 years. We said this for 4 years. Me being this busy was a part of that plan. And our conversation lately has been like, we talked a long time ago about not wanting kids. Lewis says that I'm too busy for a baby and that we don't need one.
So does one of you want a baby and one of you don't?
So he said, well, if that's what God has planned for us, and that's what God has planned. And I'm like, well, I have an IUD in right now. So either I go get it taken out and it stays out, or I go get it taken out and have a new one put in.
So you really want a baby and he doesn't want a baby right now?
Really? Yeah, I could do this. Women can do anything, right?
It's a lot of work. It starts over the whole path of, school, homework, sports,
But see, the
diapers.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the sports part is the easy part because that's the part I liked. As a tomboy, I missed it.
Yeah, that part.
But having a baby, if you think you don't have time now, I'm confused where the time comes. More time for you, boo thing. Oh, but it's not my place to say. It's just not.
Oh, Kimmy is so mature. Like,
Alabama and try to find out more
it's
about
not my
biological
place to
family.
say.
And
I would have
Lewis
wanted
is
to
like,
say
"Hey,
it,
it's no more time
but
for me." And
I need to
we're
work
like,
on
"He's
being
gonna be going
mute, like
on
how
this
she,
trip."
like
When
how she
y'all
be
came
mute.
to Jalen's housewarming, that's the first I ever heard of the Atlanta trip.
Oh.
And to be
Mel
fair,
do look like a
I don't know if
baby
that's the
without
best
makeup.
idea. With everything that's circling in social media about their last Atlanta trip, I think sometimes in our collective, we
This
don't
is a
give
good
the water
question,
signs
y'all.
out.
Have you and Maurice talked about it?
I do like how
Because
Melody
when y'all
Hawk
mention it,
sounds.
neither of us have.
Dang.
Him neither. Why don't men communicate? But he
Let me
has
just
never
click
been
that
either. So he
and
said
see the
he's gonna
results.
talk more tell and get the details.
A lot of guys.
Absolutely.
Forget details. Yeah,
You know
they
what?
forget
Yes.
details.
Give her the
Real
last name
easy.
for her new
They
man.
just want to go and have
Coming her
Like
way.
and I think everybody should be afforded a measure of fun, even us as girls.
Girl
Because
trip is
we
not
just,
fun for me. Like a girl's like that's not fun for me.
Tiffany, that might be the only thing that we've like. Not only, but that's like a big thing. I don't like it either.
I'm like, that's not fun. Wait, is that supposed to be fun? Oh, am I supposed to have a smile on my face?
With just girls?
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
I might agree with you on that.
See what else people saying on the Twitter. We're still talking about.
Good to meet you. So today I meet with a tutor that Melnika found to help me pass my home builder's test. So in the past, I had to work with somebody that had the
Tell about to get that builder's license.
With the license now, I would no longer be dependent upon anyone else.
So tell me about.
I'm about to get my builder's license, y'all, because that's all they talk about on the show.
I took it.
Builder license this, builder license
I
that.
studied my ass off, and I failed it. And I didn't take it again only because my wife had taken it, she passed, and I'm like, okay, I don't need to take it. And then years later, I have an ex-wife, and I have no license. I've partnered up with people who have their license, and I guess that's what they do it for me. So can you help me pass this test?
Yes. So one of my questions is, what's the fire behind that makes you really want to pass this test?
I've always loved turning nothing into something. Like I got
that was a good question, tutor.
That I would love to build someday.
So because this is something that you're passionate about, the
yeah.
reason why I ask you that is, whenever you don't feel like studying, your why is what's going to keep you going.
Your why is going to keep you going, y'all. We write that. It's a lesson we learned today.
Get your plan together, and you'll pass this test.
Gotcha.
What does it take really for you to pass this exam? So like on the first part, the business involved, there's 40 questions.
Yep.
You have to pass 65%.
Okay.
That's 26 questions.
Okay.
You don't even have to answer all 40, and you can still get 26 correct.
Gotcha. I'm with you. Then definitely has me thinking about test taking in a whole new light. And it's about strategy rather than trying to remember everything. And then considering that I'm not the best test taker, this is definitely going to be helpful.
You've turned nothing into something before. That's what you're passionate about.
That's right.
What y'all think about this?
I'm going past
is the baby storyline boring?
Yeah, I'm going past.
My mind did kind of drift off a little bit, but that's okay. Babies, marriage, and stuff like that is important. So
good talking to you.
Yeah, thank you. Good to meet you.
maybe I would like to see like Tiffany family and Louis family, like maybe her mom, her dad, her cousins, his family, how they interact. That would be interesting to me.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Can I have an aside with you, please? Go get some privacy.
Mel told her about an infidelity about me. And she told Tisha. And she's making that whole thing. Me and Tisha talked about infidelities with her husband. This is real, y'all. I'm a little bit nervous.
Oh, see, I don't review this show, but this is a good show that Stay Tuned Reviews has been keeping me updated on. Is Put a Ring on It. So if y'all watch this show, if y'all watch Put a Ring on It, then definitely check out Stay Tuned Reviews because he does a thorough breakdown of what goes on in this show. I feel like I haven't watched that show since season 1 with Hollywood. Like, I really liked him as a character. Like, some people are really made for TV. Hollywood had that real vibrant personality. Like, I would want to be his friend. Like, I would want to hang out with him in real life for real. But let's see the top tweets. What's going on? What people are saying on the Twitter? Who got the most views? Okay. The most likes. I hate this kaleidoscope commercial with Tisha and Destiny. I missed that. I'm gonna have to look that up. I didn't see that one. So Martell, this is what I heard. So Martell and Marcel was down the filming fighting a little while ago, and it was caught on someone's camera phone. Ooh, can't wait for somebody to post it. Yay! Okay, so I want to go back and talk about what Buttercup said. So she said she doesn't watch Love and Marriage DC because she stopped supporting Monique because of the fight that she had on Potomac. But is it bad that is when I started watching? Oh my gosh, that is when I started watching Potomac because I never watched it until I heard about the fight. Like, I actually have like a little small connection because my friend is related to Candace on the show. So that's when I like started watching it once that fight happened. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, like I never thought like they would fight on the show. Like Potomac seems so prissy and proper. So I was just surprised. So that is kind of when I started watching the show. And I actually like Monique. I know she fought. I know violence is not the answer for the world today. But I don't know. And I feel like I wish I would have watched the previous episodes and seasons so I could kind of understand the lead up. I may feel differently, but when she had that binder and she had that yellow dress, remember that reunion when they all had on yellow and Monique had that binder? I'm like, oh, she is like she's just throwing all the shots, and I really liked it. So I don't know. I actually like Monique. So okay, question, y'all. We got a question in the chat from Stay Tuned Reviews. He said, question of the day: did Martell cheat respectfully? Absolutely not. So I think I mentioned in one of my videos that's what turned me off from watching this show season 1, because I never forget it was Martell, Marcel, Maurice. Martell had his little American flag like kind of tank top shirt on, and he alluded to the fact that he had a girlfriend on national TV, and it always rubbed me the wrong way, because again, here I am thinking like, okay, this is a Black successful TV show with like Black successful couples, and why is it now being like soiled with talks of infidelity? That just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I stopped watching the show, but then I started watching it again. Like I jumped back in it again. Later on I started doing reviews and y'all started liking my reviews. So that's what kind of kept me engaged from like this point on, or maybe last season until now. But no, Martell did not cheat respectfully, because one, he cheated in the first place. And I feel like if you want to cheat, you just remain single. I feel like when you say I do to somebody, like you gotta realize like you gotta handle that. Like you cannot be talking to nobody else. But we're gonna talk more about it, y'all. But y'all, people, reply back to Stay Tuned Reviews, and did Martell cheat respectfully or not? Because she'll back on, so we'll talk about it more.
Products. Hey, Tiffany. You look so cute. Thank you. I like the green.
Tiffany do look cute in this green. I like that color on her.
Mel did such a great job. Oh, it looks great. Do you think that Mel's going to invite all the ladies?
I didn't anticipate so. They've not been in the best place, and she didn't invite them all to the vagina party.
There's that. What about Kiki?
If she invited her to the vagina party, I don't see any reason why she wouldn't invite her to this one.
I just really think we should all be able to celebrate one another and come to something like this. Yeah, this is huge. I don't think that it should be wishful thinking for us to be able to come together, celebrate each other. I mean, at the end of the day, this is about success, Black excellence. We need to be able to show up and show out.
Hello.
I agree. You look so pretty. You look cute.
Thank you.
You look beautiful. I miss you.
Stormy do look pretty.
Oh, at the housewarming?
Yeah.
You missed everything. Listen,
I'm gonna see if I can do my hair in that kind of ponytail when I take these braids out. I like Stormy's ponytail.
Since Galentine's Day.
Galentine's Day was wild.
Yeah.
And it wasn't supposed to be.
No. But are you good?
I mean, yeah, I'm fine with it.
I mean, do you think that there's a resolve? Do you think that you guys will be okay?
I honestly am fine. Like, I don't hold grudges. I can move on.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know. The last time I was at Melody Holt's launch party, it was a little touch and go.
I was just asking. They won't tell me.
Let's go. Because, I mean, God, I got it. I don't need him.
Yes.
I don't need him. Oh, my God. I'm a professional. Go. I doubt that's going to happen this time. This time is no drama. No security guards. At least I hope not. You look so pretty, Kimmy. Thank you, dearie. Tiffany. Hi. How are you? You as well. You look gorgeous. Hi, Stormy. Do you remember me? Kind of. Well, I'm sure you remember me when I bring up my name, Kiki, Letitia's cousin. Oh, yeah. I heard it was a whole bunch of conversations about that little get up when I wasn't around. Huh? Was I being like shaded or ignored?
When it comes to Kiki, I'm not a fan. I know she's Mel's friend, and I respect that. However, when it comes to like the whole Kiki and Tisha situation, like I'm very observant of everything, and if someone would do their family the way I perceive Kiki to do Tisha, I don't want to be close to them in no aspect, in real life, ever.
Like
No.
Oh. Oops, my little alarm came in and.
No, I get to the bottom of it, that's for sure. What's up? How you been? I'm good. I'm good. So you can find a way to lay stuff down? I feel kind of like some, dry shade going on. What's the dry shade? I spoke this morning and she's kind of like, it's mischief and, I see her. That has nothing to do with dry shade, though. Like, I don't really know Stormy. I've met her one time. I don't like dry shade. I don't like subliminals. I'm very direct.
See, I got it. Just to go with this.
It was just kind of like a brush me off, kind of thing, like, I'm sorry. Yeah, but she said right there, it's not a problem. It's not about the way I felt. It was about, how. It has nothing to do with how I felt. I mean, I thought from the first time meeting you, I never thought or anticipated that it was a problem or would be a problem between you and I. Did I miss something? I just want to clear the air. I want to be 100%
Huntsville.
You don't think you said anything negative? I don't think that I said anything negative about her, so to speak. I felt Kiki was wrong. For years, I've tried to handle it the best way I know how,
I don't know why you apologize for it. I would never apologize for it.
Tonight on the Nightcap with Carlos K.
Yo.
Braxton from Braxton.
So back to stay tuned reviews question of if Martell cheated respectfully. What do you guys think? Let's see. Oh, so Buttercup said that she has her builder's license. Tell us, was that something? No, I know it was not easy. Is it something that you feel like Martell can pass if he just kind of puts his mind to it, or is it just that difficult? Because you know what, I kind of want my builder's license because the way they talk about it on the show seems pretty cool. See, if anything, I do like the fact that with a little digging, you get to hear about what they do as a career. Like, I never would have considered or thought anything about a builder's license or commercial real estate and property. So I like the fact that that's being put on TV and, it kind of makes you think like, all right, that's something I could do, or I can encourage somebody else to do. So I do like that they show that on the show. Even with the skincare line, I know if you guys come to my channel, we talk about that a lot. Like I kind of use what the women have going on, their entrepreneur endeavors as a catalyst to be like, okay, if they can do it, we can do it. Like, it is money to be made. It almost made me think, like, I feel like y'all heard that sound maybe on Instagram or TikTok where just like a lot of times you'd be like, okay, I want to do that, but somebody else is already doing it, and the person's just like, well, you still do it. You know what I mean? You do it. There's not another you. So, and it made me think like that's true. Although we have Beyonce, we have Sierra. Although we have Sierra, we have Sweetie. Like, we have a bunch of different women. The same thing with rappers or female rappers. We have Little Kim and we have Nicki Minaj. We have Foxy Brown. Like, what if like Nicki Minaj was like, okay, no, I'm not going to go for my rap career because there's already a bunch of female rappers out besides me. No. So I feel like it's the same thing with what you're doing in the marketplace or what you decide to create. Like, you put yourself out there, like you're a different entity as well, and you got to do it for the people that's supposed to be connected with you. So I like that they like do their thing in that kind of way. So I hope we all, go out there and do some things too. All right. So yes, appreciate the shout out. Hollywood was on the season as well. Yeah, I watched that episode. I remember he went out with Shorty. I seen that. And then Shorty didn't go out with him again. So I said, okay, whatevs. But yes. Yeah, so you definitely should review this show too. Love and Marriage Huntsville. It is really, really interesting. It's very fun tweeting about it as well. Respectfully cheating is what Marceau Scott is doing. All right, misbehaving is fun. That is a good point because his skeletons have not come out the closet. It's a whole bunch of smoke, but no fire. So that's funny that you said that, And let's hope that it is no infidelity with him, and that the rumors are just that, rumors. Oh, Welcome you all here. Martell and Melanie had some cute kids.
Celebrate this awesome night. Put your hands together for my daughter, Melody Cherie.
Oh my God.
They're so cute.
This has been something that I've worked on for a very long time. I stood on the strength of my ancestors, the strength of God, the strength of where I'm from, 7th Avenue, where I grew up. Just perseverance is why we're all here today, is because I made the decision to continue to persevere for myself, persevere for my beautiful babies. Y'all come here, the M&M kids. They have been so patient and accepting of all of my hard work. I love you guys so much. It was so important to me to have my kids with me.
Do y'all think Stormy is giving Kiki dry shade for show? Oh, nah, Kiki trying it for show.
To make sure we're good.
She was.
I worked super hard to make sure that stability is still there for them. I don't know if you guys had a chance to come by the demonstration table or not. This is for ladies and men. Great for sensitive skin and a lot of ingredients that are just natural and good for us. So this is a foaming cleanser, okay? You can do this in the shower or you can do this once you've gotten out of the shower. You can see she's got her mascara and makeup that has come off. And so we also have a milk bath. Get in the tub and allow your skin to just get nourished, okay? Yes. Okay, y'all better clap for her. Y'all see what she just did. Yes, ma'am. I want to get in the bath right now.
Me too.
We have to take care of ourselves. We have to take time for ourselves. I'm that friend who will call you over and you don't even know I got a whole massage therapist set up for you to have time for a massage. I believe in self-care. I'm the friend who'll bring you flowers because you deserve to be loved.
All friendships have ups and downs and disagreements. I think that Mel keeps it 100. And I'm just trying to not get on that hit list that Martell and Tisha and Destiny continue to tell me about. So I'm going to continue to be a good friend to Mel, as Mel is a great friend to me.
So we've done the demonstrations. Let's mix and mingle a little bit more.
Hi, girl. Thank you. Congratulations. It's so beautiful. I love the hair. It fits the whole look.
Beautiful.
I love it.
You want already positive energy?
No, girl, you're not. It's great now. Thank you. It's wonderful.
Right. If they don't have positive energy going on around here, they better get some. Because what I don't want around here is any of that Galentine energy going on. So they better get it together. Let me get a chance. Can I have an aside with you, please? So mind. Not necessarily mandatory, but necessary.
Look,
We go out is probably not the best place.
Kiki, this is not the time or the place.
So here we go. I just came to Mel's event to buy some lotion, but not to have a sidebar with Kiki. I knew it was coming.
Okay, so you look beautiful tonight, by the way. But I just kind of wanted to clear the air between you and I because I kind of, felt like the tension was a little bit thick from certain people when I walked in. So I just want to make sure that things are, good between us. I know last time we spoke, I got the impression that it was. However,
You're on speaker, so please be honest about what you said.
I am going to be honest. I don't know why you would expect anything different. I don't know.
Hey, Kiki, let me help you out. You had more than what I thought was your fair share to say. And I said to you in the kitchen that if you felt some of the ways you felt, that you should pick up the phone and you should call Tisha directly, and we shouldn't be sitting in Melody's kitchen having a conversation.
But I didn't say anything that was untrue, so I'm really...
Well, that's different. That's different than not saying nothing. That's different than not saying nothing. You don't think he said anything negative?
I don't think that I said anything negative about her, so to speak. I thought that, the things that we talked about were all in confidence and, private.
You feel like the pajama party was something in confidence?
Yeah, so why couldn't
like the way that it was brought to her?
he had this conversation another time?
You're just sure how she wants to.
Exactly.
I simply said I was surprised. One, that you were even there, and she wasn't.
That's another thing. I don't understand why it's a surprise that I was there. Like, people are
I've been
like,
here 4 years and you didn't add anything.
No, I haven't. But that's the strain on me and teacher's relationship.
But I'm saying for you to sit here and say, "Oh, I don't understand where everybody's." That's why we're surprised. Because you ain't been enough.
It's like, and you want to know why? Because I'm tired. I'm not doing that elementary game anymore. Where because you're mad at her, then I can't go around. No, that's not fair to me.
I feel you. I just didn't think that was the environment to have that particular conversation about Tisha in front of all.
That's true, Kimmy. That is true.
Don't know her from man with you.
Kimmy got a good point.
Whatever Tisha and I had gone through, I didn't feel like that there was anything I needed to share with these people. I love her. And so I'm not saying anything that's going to
slander. Should easily call Kimmy.
I'm not saying
the people at the front had this conversation.
That's why I'm kind of begging to differ. I don't feel like I said anything that would be slanderous to her at all.
The part that I thought was inappropriate was, I guess, when Melody said, "Weren't you there, Kiki?" And you said, "Yes, I was there." And I have had this conversation about Marshall cheating with her several times.
But see, that's what I'm saying, Kimmy. You and I have two different perceptions of how that actually took place.
When Mel said, "No, but Kiki, weren't you there?" You said, "Yeah."
No, Kimmy, I believe you're mistaken.
It's really not up for argument because it's on tape.
Since this 2018, are these the first rumors or anything that's ever been out?
Not the first rumors, no. We've had frank, open, honest conversations about, she and Marcel's relationship. Was I confirming the fact that I was there, which I don't believe I ever said, or was I confirming the fact that we've had that conversation, which we have had this
I
conversation?
believe you were confirming that you had the conversation.
Okay.
That's what I
just don't want to get that misconstrued with me saying, that I was backing up the fact that, yes, I was there and I know for a fact. No, I never said that or indicated that.
I didn't care if it was true, not true. That's your conversation and your moment to have with Tisha.
It's discussing what's already out there in the atmosphere.
It depends. The company matters.
I don't believe the conversation matters, but the words matter.
I think the company
words
matters.
Definitely hold weight.
Listen to me, honey. Once again, this is on film.
The words
No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
I think the point here that Kiki is missing is that it's never going to be the right time or the right place for Kiki to have this particular conversation with Melody, with Stormy, especially knowing that Melody and Tisha are going through some stuff. I don't live in listen. I need to finish my sentence. You talk before you actually hear. And what I'm saying is that I'm in a place where I would like for Tisha and I to get in a better place. And with that being said, I'm not going to go back and forth with her cousin about something that she said. I didn't run to Tisha. I didn't pick up the phone and call her. What I did was have a conversation. And so for you to even have this thing with me is perplexing. And this has been fine. It's been fine.
That's what thing wrong. Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
See.
Coming up on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
We have to go to my mom's house soon.
So y'all committed to the food trip? We have not agreed to that. What we're going to be doing is offering her our
So you're
thoughts
going
and
to
our prayers.
finance it.
Our thoughts and prayers are with her and her
I don't believe you. You talk
Thoughts
slick, but I
and
feel
prayers.
like
Oh my gosh. Oh, this part about to be funny. That's coming up next. So yes, let's get back into y'all comments. Kiki act just like Wanda and Tisha, super messy and miserable. Yes, it does seem a little shady. Now, I remember saying that early on when she first came on the show. Like, why are you here? Even if I had beef with my cousin, sister, brother, family member, or whatever at the time, like, I'm not about to like go Kiki and talk to somebody that don't like her. For the simple fact, like, family stuff, y'all, we go through ups and downs. So I may not like you today or this week or this month, but eventually we're probably going to get back on track. So I just feel like that was whack for Kiki to like, you know, kind of join forces with me, or at least that's what it seems like. I know they're saying that they've been friends for years, but like Kimmy said, like it seems like this friendship came out of nowhere because you wasn't around. So don't be getting upset with us, you know, because you are looking shady out here in these streets. Don't do that, all right? So yeah. Melanie baited Kiki into that conversation. Yes, she did. Exactly. Like, we see what's going on. Tell me what's really going on. We really see what's going on. So don't try to like, don't insult our intelligence. And I'm glad that Kimmy broke it down in a way that it needed to be broken down. Okay. All right, so Buttercup said the test was hard. I took a study course, failed the first time, and I passed the second time. It's the administrative process that I need help with. Interesting. Okay, so now we understand that it is good because somebody tweeted that. I don't know if y'all seen the tweet, but someone said I find it commendable that Martell is getting a tutor. So that's good that he is going to get a tutor. So Buttercup, is this something that you need to have like previous experience in, or can you kind of get a builder's license book and exam book and study for it and then go for the test? I don't know. I just feel like I want to have something that's like good in your back pocket. Kind of like I was thinking about becoming like a notary or something. Or notarize. One of the people that do that. Just kind of have a little skill in my back pocket to pull out anytime. I don't know. I just like being a Jill of all trades. Well, not a bunch, but a few. I agree with Stormy. She's doing anything for camera time and looks like she would throw Mel under the bus if it. Oh yeah, but I don't think she want to do that because it seems like Mel is that girl. Like she got power and down in Huntsville Street. So hopefully she don't turn on. But it's crazy how Kiki could turn on her family. Like it is not that serious because at the end of the day, we're gonna watch this show for entertainment, but eventually it's gonna. No, I don't want to say eventually she's going to go off, but that's kind of what I'm saying. Or, you know, the cast will do other things, you know, they'll transition out. And then you have to deal with your family members. So I just feel like it's crazy that Kiki is doing all this for short-term gratification. Like, okay, yeah, you're on TV. We know who you are, but like at what expense? Like, I would not want to go on a show and have them pick me out as this kind of character. But show's back on.
That'll make it sound like your BFF is coming.
And
My BFF is already here. I sleep with my
let's see if we can get somebody to answer this question. In the meantime, Stay Tuned Review said, if he cheated respectfully, would Mel have stayed around? Nah.
Thank you for scheduling this. So you can hang out with your boo.
We don't know what respectful cheating is over
How
here.
y'all doing? Good. How are y'all?
Hey.
Y'all look cute.
Come on, are y'all tweeting at me if y'all tweeting while y'all watching this? Because it's trending number 2 on Twitter. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, wobble.
I'm not going to relive that. What you going to say? You know, we're doing a whole lot of laughing. Last time we were around, we went a whole lot of laughing. What's that? Jalen's condo. That got ugly. I like. Right. Really?
What happened?
Your mom was just in the
I was like, what is this?
I'm going to expect it. Yeah, like I just sit back and like it. Now.
You said like it?
Yeah. I used to have all of this stuff to myself. Now I get to share this.
I wasn't sure she was going to be on her best behavior. It literally puts you in a pickle. It puts you in a pickle.
Yeah.
Because you're like, this can't happen every time.
I don't think so.
So it is a difficult situation to be in because you hear they'll say all the time, like, Tisha, you can control your mom, or Tisha, I wouldn't let Marcel do this, or Marcel, I'm like, I can't control these grown people.
That doesn't mean that you still don't feel that way.
Right. But what can I do? You can ban her. I can't ban my mom.
Hey, what you just said, Kitty, is funny. But can Marcel ban her?
No, he can't ban my mom.
If the situation came to the point where I had to ban anybody from the household, I would. When it comes down to it, I mean, honestly, I signed up as a husband to protect and provide for my family. If I see anything that's threatening my household, I hope we're on the same page. And if we're not, you're going to have to forgive me. But I'm definitely going to make the right step. So, I mean, I'm not concerned with it.
And that speaks to the family as a whole at the end of the day.
And it's going to be interesting because we have, so to my mom's house soon, she's starting her food truck. So she's going to have like a tasting at her house.
Oh, that's
Word! So y'all committed to the food truck? We have not agreed to that. What we're going to be doing is offering her our thoughts and our prayers. Our thoughts and prayers are with her in her
business. I don't believe you. You talk slick, but I feel like you writing checks, bro.
I feel
we
like
write checks.
There we go. Okay.
So how does Wanda feel? Like, have you talked to Wanda since you've talked to Kiki last or anything?
She's just like, I don't care what family, don't be over nobody's house talking about family. Me and you can have an issue, but if you talk about my cousin, no. Now I got an issue with you. So she felt like Kiki was wrong.
Well, I felt Kiki was wrong.
For years, I've tried to handle it the best way I know how. You know, what advice would you give me dealing with that relationship?
I don't know. I don't know all the stuff y'all have gone through. The things I do know, I don't hang around for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I get that it's family.
So she feels that Tisha went behind her back and told the Holts something about her personal business. She put Tisha in such a bad position that she had to communicate this to Martell and Mel. Although we would have been bad friends. So we had the obligation to say, hey, this person that you invited over, that's my cousin, and presently, this is what she's going through. Because once your personal decisions start affecting other people, that's like your personal struggle. And so, I don't know why you apologize for it. I would never apologize for it.
I want to feel the connection with our marriage.
Okay, guys, let's see what you guys have commented. You'll need to get your life together and find yourself a man because you're so corny and kind of boring, and see a therapist. And thank you for your support, and you'll desperate and depressed and bye. Okay. Thanks for stopping by and for the view. Don't forget to like this video when you go out. Here's another comment. Repent and believe the gospel. Absolutely. Amen. Respectful cheating. There's no such thing, but okay. No kissing on the mouth, no cheating on holidays, or no more than 50 pumps. Condoms are a must, and the only gifts that can be exchanged are Hallmark thank you cards. Why not just be single if you feel like you want to do all that? You know, like, wouldn't it be like too much to dibble and dabble? Okay, I never forget. I read somewhere, or I heard somebody, no, actually, I seen it in a comment on YouTube. They said the most dangerous weapon to play with is the heart. And even when you make those rules, I'm glad like this came to me. Even when you make rules like that, because did y'all see that that little, like, it wasn't a docu series. It was like a reenactment of that story Candy, and Jessica Biel played Candy, and it was on Hulu. And like that's what they had. They had an arrangement. Both Candy and the guy she was cheating with, they both were married. But at the end of the day, Candy still wound up getting jealous and then wind up, you know, the wife. So that just lets me know that no matter how many rules you put in place, oh, we're not going to have no feelings. Oh, this is not going to have no, like, I feel like you just cannot do that. It just never works out. So yeah, I feel like don't even get it started. Don't even open that box up. And yes, I just feel like it's no such thing. You know what? You could just be in an open relationship if you want to respectfully cheat, because that does happen. Remember Monique? I feel like Monique is in an open relationship, and I feel like she has talked about that. Yeah. So, okay, I have another question. So stay tuned reviews. Most of the time, okay, I read that, and I feel like, in my mind, I think it's for the men. But is it okay if like both the man and the woman in the relationship had that same arrangement, or is it kind of only for the men? Because I feel like if both of the parties had that same kind of, boundaries and parameters, then so be it, then all right, what's good for the goose should be good for the gander, But yes, Like Vera said, just leave the relationship. No such thing as respectful cheating. Exactly. That's exactly how I feel. Like, I ain't never heard of that before. Respectful cheating. Actually, you got that from Megan James, didn't you? From Bad Girls Club. Respectful cheating. Megan. Bad girl. You got that from her, didn't you? Megan James explains respectful cheating respectfully. That's where you got that from, didn't you? Because I know that term. I heard of that before. No, just how I feel. I feel you. I agree with that as well. Like, no such thing as respectful cheating. It's almost like the saying goes, there's no such thing as a little pregnant. There's no such thing as like a little accident. It either happened or it didn't. You either cheated or you didn't cheat. Like, there's no in between, no middle. If there's a mutual arrangement, then let them get it in with other folks, like two jackrabbits trapped in a tube sock. But if cheating has to go down, then the primary breadwinner should get for. Oh my gosh. Oh well, now women are making more money, so.
I would never apologize for it because it's the right thing to do. I understand the position that you're in. This is your cousin,
Right here.
who's like your sister, and when you grow up, you want to make sure that everything is good with her, but you also have a responsibility, to your friends as well. So I do get the position that you're in.
It's just
It's
tough.
difficult.
And I never had issues with, this many issues with a friend before.
Sometimes when people feel they have some type of camaraderie with you.
Mm-hmm.
So the simple fact that things weren't in the best place for us, I don't know why. I guess she felt like having that conversation, I was going to be like, oh, this what we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I said at that time. I said, just because me and Tisha not in the best place, I'm not sitting here having this conversation with y'all. It's not like that. Like, I love Tisha, and I want us to get to the best place that we can ever be. But sitting here in this environment, I thought was not cool. She pulled me to the side at Mel's event to talk. And she said she doesn't remember saying anything ill in regard.
How does she define ill?
She said it was all facts. And I couldn't seem to get her to understand that the company because she kept saying, well, it's facts. I can say facts.
She knows that.
And I said, well, I'm a party is talking about infidelities that you had conversations with your cousin.
What she was saying is this. She's saying this.
Because we ain't never talking about infidelity with me.
Mel told her about an infidelity about me. Mel told Kiki about me. And she told Tisha. And she's making that whole thing. Me and Tisha. That's misleading as hell.
Totally. And she's playing with words.
I told Tisha.
Tisha came to me. This is something that's not Tisha came to me and said something about doing infidelity with her husband. That never happened.
Mel used Kiki as a puppet when she brought up old rumors, and then she used
I
her
don't quite
again
like this
in the
wig
pajama
on
party
Tisha.
when she brought up new rumors based off the old rumors.
I'm so disappointed in Kiki.
I think that the way that friends, we choose to treat people with kid gloves, right? There's a big difference in how I treated Martell and Lewis. Because some people earn the right to be able to have a disagreement.
Correct.
Well,
100% agree.
And so we'll just let this young lady know, my cousin, Kiki, that this is not what you want.
Like
I'm saying, just shut up talking about our family.
Yeah.
I have grace on Wanda. I had grace on Martell. I don't have grace on people that I don't know who intentionally try to hurt me or my family. And so maybe Martell felt this retaliation. I'll take that. I didn't have the same grace for Mel. I didn't have the same grace for Mel's mom. I don't have the same grace for anyone that comes against my family, foreign or domestic. And when you want to come out there and shoot these lies like that, I tell you one thing, you're going to regret that badly.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
You know my truck, y'all? Oh.
Does this even look like a remotely run?
She's my mother, and she's wants to start a business, and we're in a financial position. We're going to help her.
Your mom has tried to destroy our family.
She has not tried to destroy our family, Marcel.
I am ready to find my biological father.
You're the child of an interracial relationship in 1970. That was almost a basis for lynching that person.
You want everybody in my family, and then you disrespecting my family.
Right.
Come out, we cross the track. You a controlling freak. You got too many women. They got you with your back turned in a hotel. What hotel you at, bro?
We want you to swear and say, no, that wasn't.
Guys, I promise you. We know she don't. He's not gonna admit it. If he's not gonna admit it.
Woo, y'all.
Previously on.
It's like they always save the best for like they really know how to do these cliffhangers for these shows because it was getting good. Now we get to see Tisha's side, like Tisha family. Ooh, the plot thickens. But I really feel like I see it now. Tisha probably does use family members and friends and stuff like that to speak up for her. But I feel like if she don't have it in her to do it on her own, she just needs to leave her family out of it because it's almost like who you're going to believe. Either you're going to like believe your husband and let it go, or put your family in their place. Like, I got this. I believe Marcel and believe him. You know what I mean? And if you have some concerns, also speak up to your husband. Like, let him know. Or just kind of be quiet because in a way, you know, she's putting everybody in the middle because obviously they feel that way for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, she probably is telling them stuff too. I don't really feel like her family was just going off of blogs and stuff like that. I feel like they may have seen times when Tisha cry and then they're like all riled up for her on her behalf. But look now, the two shall become one. So she want to believe her husband. So be it. I got her that off of New York. So be it. So that's how I feel. So let's see. Stay tuned reviews. Now we're talking about respectful cheating. He says now you can cheat accidentally if you have a husband, your identical twin comes to visit, and your husband gets drunk and accidentally sleeps in her bed. He should be given a pass. No, he shouldn't, because even identical twins look different. Don't y'all agree? Tia and Tamara, like at first I felt like, oh my gosh, I cannot tell them apart. But once you like look at them a bunch of times, you can actually see the difference. So no. Everybody got their own unique spirit. Like they're like our fingerprints. It's all different, even if you're identical twins. So no, we don't get no passes for no identical twins, no drunk, none of that stuff. No, unless the woman, if that's the case, then I just want to say like it just got to be equal. If the woman can respectfully cheat, and like you said, if the person that's the highest breadwinner, because now women is making money, like with these wigs and lashes and what everyone is, these boutiques and all that they're selling online, like women are getting to the bag too. So be careful what you say, because I feel like in a way you just are kind of siding with the men, but you know, now women are coming up too. So all right, so Vera said the cast is obsessed with Mel. It seems like they don't like her. Why discuss her every scene? This is true. I feel like some people are mad that she probably left Martell. In a way, I feel like they're probably mad because it's going to probably uncover their dirt. You know what I mean? And no one wants to be made a fool of. I feel like they did all that talking and all that picking on Mel, but it may be their turn or whatever. But everybody else wanted to keep their head in the sand. And I feel like I'm going to let them. So we're going to wrap this up. Let's see. So Latasha Davis says, it's definitely Wanda, and I don't even have to see it on live. Her presence alone starts stuff. It really does. I don't know what it, like. I feel like she never could come in and just be like chill, like real. Just we seen a difference. We just seen how Mel mom is and how Tisha mom is. Like, it's a difference. Mel mom came with support. Like, you know, I didn't like that picture. You know, the one with your little booty out. You know, real mom like, you know, and that's kind of how she is in other settings, real chill. You know, she'll raise her voice, she'll let you know where she's coming from, but she, you know, you could just tell like she's very graceful and refined. I feel like Miss Wanda don't give me that vibe, even though it could be there, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe she's just used to handling situations in a certain kind of way. But I can't wait to see now I want to see her in her element with her other with her family, you know, because I don't know who that man was. Was that like Tisha's uncle or somebody? Or he had a lot of fire in him. So I'm excited to see what he talking about come next week. So this is a pretty good episode. No, you didn't call them hillbillies, Vera. No. Oh man, they do. Remember last season they got on Marceau too when it was at Tisha's like graduation, and they haven't let go of that on the other side of the track kind of situation. That's another thing. I do feel like, you know, I do get the vibe, and although we're just watching on TV, that Marceau does feel like he's a little better than Tisha. And that's how come people just feel so sorry for her, because she could come across kind of like timid or whatever, and she don't really speak up to, from what we see on TV. I don't know. They could have something totally different going on behind the scenes. Wanda is in competition with Tisha. Vera, did you see like in this episode? I kind of seen Miss Wanda kind of like glaring off, like looking at Tisha. Remember when they was to like Jalen's house and I just seen her just looking at her? I was like, why is she looking at her? You know, why is she staring at her like that? I don't know, but I don't know. I picked that up. Hey, I tried. Yes, you did try, but I don't know. I'm the only one that's saying something. Me and Vera, we both agreed that there's no such thing as respectful cheating, but like that's just us. Somebody else in my comments or that may come across the video may feel totally different. And my girl was paying the bills and cheated, I'll be a little heartbroken, but when I'm reminded that I don't have to pay any rent, I'll get over it. What was I just watching? Little Black Book. Do y'all watch him on YouTube? He made a point, because that's a show that I feel like maybe you could also review too. Couples Therapy, Couples Retreat is on VH1. It has like, you know, celebrity couples or whatever, trying to figure out their problems and relationship. But that was a thing, like how some people feel like because they have money that they're cute enough or they're popular enough or they have money enough to treat people a certain type of way, or it's okay for them to have sides. But I feel like that shouldn't matter. Like that's a character thing. Like I feel like if you cheat on your spouse, you could cheat in other things as well. I mean, and that's probably why people feel how they feel about Martell. You know what I mean? You cheated on your wife. So what else could you be could you be cheating in your business endeavors? Like we really can't trust you, you know? And I feel like that's just where it comes from, kind of. It's almost like when you find out somebody lied to you, you start thinking like, well, what else did they lie about? It just rubs people the wrong way. So cheating is the same thing. Cause like you shouldn't mess with people's hearts, like their emotions. That's something I don't want to play with. I don't want nobody to be crazy over me. Like the person said, repent, get right with God. You know, that's who you should love abundantly. You know, not me. I'm just a person. Oh, so this person said I love it. What did I say? Oh yeah. Yes. So this was the most popular tweet I said today about Jalen, you know, sticking up for his mom. I loved it. Oh my gosh, but thank you guys so much for joining me. As you can see, the DC one is coming on, but I haven't really gotten into it. And where's my girl at? Where is she? Buttercup says she don't watch it, so I guess I ain't gonna watch it either. And let me see. Say Tune Review says something else. I saw 5 minutes of that show before I tapped out. Marriage. What marriage? At First Sight, Ready to Love, Put a Ring on It, and Commit or Quit. They made my brains hurt with the foolishness. Also, you reviewed Marry Me Now. What's the show? What's that show called again? With my girl, Rebecca Lynn Pope. Do y'all know I remember Rebecca Lynn Pope from years ago on YouTube. So I was like really happy to see her on TV, but then I really didn't like how that show went. Like I was gonna watch the show for her, but like you said, Stay Tuned Reviews, that show kind of irked me as well. It didn't really seem all that authentic, but okay, yep, Marry Me Now. Yeah, you was reviewing that show too. I'm like, what happened to that show? But I think it only had like a few episodes anyway. So, but I felt the same way actually. But then it was really my phone too. It kept trying to like start me over from the beginning. I'm like, oh, whatever. I don't even really want to watch this show like that. So forget it. I actually started to watch it too because I maybe was going to review it on my second page, because y'all know I got a second page. This is my main page for love and marriage Huntsville related stuff. And then I like on my second page I talk about everything else that be on my mind. Just like what did y'all think about T.I. and his son? Like, I really don't like T.I. like that. He really irks me, and I didn't like how, okay, you can't tell people how to parent, but to me, when I seen that video of King snapping on that Waffle House employee, it just kind of lets me know I feel like that's how his parents, he's seen his parents react that way, and that's why he reacts that way. I mean, I know people say he's an entitled little kid and all that other stuff, but I really feel like that's probably how T.I. treats and talks down to people, and that's how come his son is acting that way. Him getting the honor roll does not overshadow how he should be speaking to people, because you never know where you may be. You don't know. Life has a way of just humbling you, like seriously. So he may be, the son and T.I. could be working at the Waffle House one day. So don't get all cute. Because God be keeping score, So I just didn't like how T.I. was just trying to make kind of excuses or whatever for his son, and it just irked me. But I just was curious to know what y'all had to say about it. Yep, they only made it to 8 episodes. Love and Marriage DC premiered the week after so that's how the sequence went. Boom, and then it did take its place, right? Because that's how it went. It was Love and Marriage Huntsville, then Marry Me Now. I think that's how it was, right? Yeah. I only watched Marry Me Now for 1 episode, which was that first one. And then I would listen to like your reviews on it, and that was it. T.I.'s son is going to come across the right one someday, and he will learn the hard way. Right. And your dad is not going to be able to save you. So Kiki is giving Mama Wanda vibes, but a little diluted version of her. That is true. That is true. So this was fun, y'all. I wanted to try something different because I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long. So I said, okay, let me do a live or whatever and see how y'all are doing and talk about this episode. So then after y'all came out, the views, I don't know how it looks on YouTube, but it said it was about 80 people that was watching that. The way the little view thing was. So y'all was in here and y'all showed out, and I was happy. So this was fun, guys. So until next week, Stay Tuned Reviews. Definitely get into this show. I think you will like it. I would like to hear your thoughts, and especially that respectful cheating part. That would be very interesting to hear, because like I said, I just feel the way I feel, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, so that was a key thing. I still got that on up here. So know your why to why you want to achieve your goals. That's what Martell's tutor said. And I feel like that was important information and something that we can apply to our lives today, right here, right now. But other than that, I'll talk to you guys again soon. And until next week, bye. Oh, wait, let me see.